Well, good morning, everybody.
6:30.
6:30, day 98. We're halfway up the climb. And what mile are we at, David?
1660.2.
1660.2, about halfway up. So I counted in that time 7 blowdowns, and 6 of them you could walk around or step over, and it was all pretty easy. One of them you had to climb over.
Yeah, but not bad though. The
Yeah.
trail's in pretty good shape up to this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really is. And been looking for poison oak and all that other poison stuff. And to be honest with you, I don't always know the difference between poison oak and baby
Well,
oak.
I think what you should do is just get a sample of each, rub it on your legs, and then I can do a Sharpie and kind of mark which one it was.
Well, at the end of the day, we'll be checking these puppies out, and tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
seeing how nasty it is.
Right.
Plenty of Benadryl creamed. But definitely, I'm pretty sure I saw some poison ivy.
Yeah.
But
It was overgrown a little bit, but not just a few patches.
yeah, maybe what, a couple hundred yards total?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So we'll see in the second half what goes on, and we're hoping, we've heard we can be in the shade. But this is the first time the sun's actually been on us all morning. Got up on this ridge and beautiful view.
Yeah.
See down there into the
Valley.
Said Valley. Let's see if we enlarge it up a little bit. See the river down there, and oh look, there's Mikey walking his dog. No, it's a beautiful
There's no
view.
roosters.
Yeah, you know what? We're not hearing anything like that.
Yeah.
Remember when we were in New Jersey and we'd be up
Yeah.
on these hills looking down in the valleys, you could hear roosters and cows and
Yeah. Maybe they're not allowed out here.
that might be. All right, we'll leave you all with the view, and we'll get on about our business. Happy trails. Finally got a little bit chance to show you the other direction. Looking out to the west, the southwest, and the northwest. Beautiful. There's that. It's kind of hard to see, but way down in there's a little river that we were seeing on the other side, going out that direction. Pretty. So it's about we're about 2 hours in. Oh, it's a mountain goat. Maybe another hour or so to go to the top. Well, that's it for now. We'll see y'all later. Good morning, everybody. Got a great view again. I'm gonna give you a little update. We're now, for those of you trying to figure out when we are as opposed to where we are, it's July 19th, and it's 7:30-ish in the morning. We're at mile 1661.8, and coming up this slog, there's been a lot of questions about blowdowns and poison ivy and stuff like that, poison oak. So in the last 1.6 miles, the score is 17-6, and what that means is 17 blowdowns, 6 of which you either had to climb over, under, or go around. So it's been a little bit of a pain in the butt. Quite a bit more bushwhacking than in the first 3.5 miles, and we've had it much steeper. But apparently in the next 0.2 of a mile, it's going to get less steep. So it was a bit rough. We're sweating like crazy, but it's not because of the heat. Starting at 5 in the morning. We've only been in the sun for a few minutes. Most of the time we're in the shade, because of the way the topography worked out. And then way off in the distance there, we're getting to see a peak of some sort with snow on it. So that's the scoop. And we just got some good news from Hazel, that she's got a trail angel buddy that wants to host us.
Yes.
Up near, I think it's Sisters, Oregon.
Annie and Jerry.
Who is it?
Annie and Jerry.
Annie and Jerry.
Yeah.
So we look forward to meeting you guys in
Yeah, they are in Central Oregon.
Yeah.
We come to Lookout Spring, and you see somebody put a little straw type thing there on it. Pretty slow, but it's still flowing. And this is at 1661.9. Just a little bit of a climb down to it, but not too bad. Not too bad. If you need water, it's definitely still flowing. All right, we are kind of right on the saddle here, and just a beautiful view. headed off that way, which is probably a good thing. This looks a little rougher going on this side. We were commenting, there's a campsite, there's a little tent spot right here. I can only imagine it would be pretty breezy. But beautiful views. We got about 2 miles till we are at the top of our morning climb, and just got to a point where it's getting a little bit easier, so we're excited about that. All right, we're gonna march on, and we'll talk to you at the top. All right, we've come up over our first peak of the big climb, and it looks like we've got one more, and then we'll go down and then come back up, but nowhere near what we just climbed. I don't know if you can kind of see it up here, but you can see the trail kind of coming up along here, so it looks like that's going to be our next peak that we have to climb up. But we are getting close to being at the very top of this thing. You can see it kind of goes all the way around here and then up around that. So the top is near.
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll talk to you all in a little bit.
Y'all, it's been about a little over an hour since lunch, about 1.5 miles into this climb. And what you see before you is trail. And tons of that, just completely overgrown. Well, not completely, you can see the dirt path, but oftentimes you can't see the dirt path. Just it's all together, and some of the stuff looks like poison oak, not this right here, but some other things I've been looking at. So who knows? I'm walking in shorts. I'm trying to avoid everything that looks difficult, but it's an exciting burn area. So we're in the sun, just cooking. So it's been interesting. It's about a 3-mile climb, about halfway through, about 1,400 feet for this one of ascent. So I'm gonna keep on plugging away. Y'all take care. Oh, mile number 1673 point something. Catch y'all later. Mile 1678. About a mile from camp for the night. Be about a 22-mile day. Just came around the corner and out of the trees and got this view. I was hoping that maybe one of the viewers and stuff like that could leave a comment as to why we're having all this haze or smoke or whatever it is. We don't smell smoke, but for the better part of a week in the mornings, we've seen this settle down into the lowlands, and then as the day heats up, it ends up more like this. But this is about the most I've seen of it. So any help y'all could give us would be great. About a mile from camp, so I'm gonna keep going so I can get this pack off my back. Y'all have a good one. Happy trails.
This is a wrap up for day 98. And Joe is
Busy working.
Joe's busy working, busy setting his tent up.
I'm a little slow getting to camp today, so
And he took it easy.
behind a little bit.
Yeah. So, anyways, we had a good day. We ended up doing pretty close to 23 miles, which was just what we expected. Probably the only unexpected thing was we had to carry water a little bit further. This campsite is dry, and we were hoping to get, there was a water about 1 mile away, but it turns out that just wasn't good. So we went ahead and hauled some up from about 3 miles away. And there's nothing like putting an extra 6 pounds on your back at the end of the day. But anyways, it all worked out.
It tests a man's patience.
That's right. And it's back muscles. So, but anyways, we've got a pretty good campsite here. I'll show you here in a little bit. But again, we got 23. So we got about 39 left to do to get into Ashland. And so we're gonna try to do about 25 tomorrow if we can, if everything works out well. And then we'll have like a 14 going in, which will work out pretty good. We can get up early and get in there about noonish. So we still haven't quite figured out what we're gonna do in Ashland as far as where we're gonna stay and that kind of stuff. But we'll do last minute planning. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow we can do that, and that way we can make some reservations and make sure we got a place to stay when we get in there. I don't think we're going to zero. I think we're just going to try to get in, early, like I said, about noon, do our stuff, and then maybe head out either after breakfast or after lunch the next day. So kind of a big Nero. Had a real steep climb. You saw some of the videos coming out of Siad Valley. That I think it was about an 8-mile climb, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the day. And then we had a climb this afternoon. And anyways, we feel the 23 miles, but we're glad we're able to get that done. Again, we had a great stay last night at the Wildwood RV Park. And again, I think as you heard me say before, if you get the opportunity, you can tent there, and they're trying to fix it up to where they've got some more rooms available. But I think right now they just have the one, but it was well worth it. So
Air conditioned.
I'm watching a chipmunk eyeing us.
There's a chipmunk on us.
He was eyeing your tent.
Where is he?
He ran back that way.
Back in
Yeah.
there?
So it's over here. His tent, No Filters tent's over here. He's the blue one. He's the blue one over here. Yeah. I'll put out some breadcrumbs so you know exactly how to get to it. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're all set. All right. I'll turn this around and show a little bit of our campsite, and we'll talk to you all tomorrow. Our campsite. There's my little setup. And as we said, Joe was in the midst of getting his duplex all set up. Always fun to watch him work. And then Hazel's got herself all set up nicely here and amongst the trees. And let me spin you around here and get you dizzy. But got a nice view kind of coming off here. You can see out that way. But real nice view. So anyways, nice campsite. Not expecting rain, so I'm going to leave my rain fly off. And
No rain expected for 10 days.
I know, so it's really nice when I can do that. It's a lot cooler, and I get to see the stars. So, all right, well, that's about it. So we will call it a night, and we'll talk to you all in the morning. Take care.